Hey YouTuber, this is the Holzfforma, ever how you pronounce that, G660, third generation of machinery by FarmerTec. It comes with a toolkit. The handle is off of it, and every time I put on one of these type handles, it's bent from being shipped, and you have to coax it in, but once you get it in place, it's solid. I was just curious. I mean, I got enough saws, but there's no way somebody can make this out, and try to gyp somebody, dolling it up with a bunch of stickers and stuff and trying to sell it. And with the changes that I made to my kits are extremely reliable, and they cut well. So I was just wondering what this would do, when they built it. Now, I wouldn't have even considered it a year ago, but they've come a long way. They, of course, still have a bucket of issues, but just looking at this, it's solid. Now, I haven't cranked it. The UPS guy got here late and getting dark early and yada yada. I didn't even try to hustle and get it done, but I thought I'd show it to you and talk about it a minute. You of course need to put these on, because the box would have been just destroyed with these attached. I don't even work on the saw with them on. That's the first thing I do, is take these off, because if I'm bleeding in short order. It's got a rim sprocket on it. The plate lies down flat, so when the oil flows out, it doesn't run behind it and miss. That's excellent. When I was looking at the muffler, I noticed they have foil under it. I don't think they sold a single kit with foil, a build kit anyway. These are magnesium. I guess it's powder coated. I don't know a lot about painting, so I'm not up on that. It's got stickers on it. Rake sounds like it works. Let's take a look under the hood. There's a little moisture. I think I can smell gas. And the moisture is coming from the connection down at the fuel, where it enters the fuel tank. They did a nice job of wrapping the wires around. That's my favorite aftermarket carb. That's an HLIC. And if this is a model that I'm used to, it's got a replaceable jet in it. We got the chip guard on the spark plug boot. One of the guys that I talk a lot offline with. He got one of these, and first thing he did was pull the cylinder off of it. He said he was impressed with it. There we go. Comes with a knockoff manual. When I get a minute, I'll sit down and see if I can find the word steel in it anywhere. But here's the specs on it. Well, when I get around to it, I'll see. I wanted to see if I could find somebody to. I don't have an actual steel 660. I'd love to find somebody that's got one within a reasonable driving distance where we could do a test and see how this did up next to it. I'm looking into that. I think it'd be fun if nothing else. Well, I thought I'd give you a look at it. I'm proud of them for doing something on their own, although for sure they didn't design this. But as I said earlier, it's a blue saw, not an orange one. Okay, well, that's it. Nothing else to show you. I wish they had put some contrasting color on the sights. I might try some white. I thought I had the video all done, and I just saw something that made me rethink what I wanted to say. If you go to HTTP, I'll put it down here at the bottom of the screen. Anyway, to my website, this chainsaw is going to have the exact same problems that the kits do. For instance, if you are a drop starter, you're going to tear up the recoil, because this is the same recoil they use in the kit saw, you know, the rotor. So I'll check. I'll make sure my website has that. I'm pretty sure there's a list. It's been a while since I looked at it. But if you decide that you want one, you're not gonna get away with being able to use this any longer. I mean, it's not going to be any different. Is what is the message that I'm trying to get across? The same things need to be done to this in order to make it last, you know, a good while. Now, you know, what's the change in 10 minutes? Well, I went in to transfer my video over, and I did a quick check on YouTube, and I wanted to see if there were any videos on this, because I honestly hadn't looked. And there is a video of a guy that, you know, he tore his saw up, and he was doing it by drop starting, and that was one of the first things that came up, you know, with the kits, was where, you know, the rotors would self-destruct, and, you know, people were wondering why, and, you know, well, it was the drop start and the fact that the plastic couldn't take it. So all you do is you simply just replace the rotor, and that's something I've done on all my saws. So they're and I don't know why that didn't dawn on me before, but as soon as I saw that, we're early in this, and so that means that that this carburetor is going to have I believe it's got a 0.69 jet in it, and, you know, we know, or I feel that these saws are proven to run better with a 7.74 jet. But fortunately, you know, this has a changeable. But, you know, you can go to MIDI Supply and get a what is it, a WJ76 Marlboro for $38, including shipping. So, you know, to make sure that, you know, you don't go lean with it, you know, with this carburetor. You know, I suggest that you go to that list, and you upgrade these things. Because I was a little shocked to see, you know, that that fella had that problem, and so, you know, there it is. And I don't remember. I'll have to go. I know that I took great pains, and I recorded all the problems other people were having, you know, and I dashed them, you know, by, you know, formulating the list, and my saw is absolutely proof, you know, that if you do the work, you get a, you know, great saw. So don't be shocked. Okay. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Chainsaw Kit guy out.